Mac and Homerun has left the mountainous area where they fought Aenasir and Elspeth, wandering into the forest once again to find another of the gems to complete their mission.
If the next crystal goes as smoothly as this one, then we'll be done in no time.
Yeah, totally. Like, considering we just totally destroyed, or played for the rules of the game, deleted 2 of the strongest, students at the school. I mean, they should be a piece of cake.
Yeah, I only hope that it goes well for the other 2 as well.
Do you think they also need 2 crystals?
I sure hope not.
Ah, exactly. Because then, if they have gotten the crystal, then we will be hunting, for the same last crystal.
When all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah, it will.
The tranquility of the forest is suddenly interrupted as you hear a loud explosion far off in the forest. You see debris and smoke fly everywhere from the point of impact. And as you feel the shockwave hit you and the forest all around you, the trees shaking by the impact, you see something in the sky, rapidly descending towards you. And before you even manage to make a single sound, the object impacts right in front of you. The thing hits the ground in a violent impact, causing loose earth and other substances flying up into the air, creating a crater right in front of you. And shortly thereafter, you see someone appearing from it. Alex, one of the third years, rises from the crater. Ha! I said it would work! Rocket jumps for the win! And he jumps out from the crater, closer to both of you.
Nice landing.
Thank you. He suddenly stops speaking as he looks upon the gem in your hand. Ah, you found the first one, I see.
Did you just say rocket jumping?
Yeah. He just looks at you like there's nothing wrong with his statement.
Homerun takes the gem that he's holding and puts it to his side. Yeah, we have found it. I see you don't have any.
No, I don't.
And is your mission to get one?
Nice try. Homerun, you hear something. In the air above you, the almost imperceptible sound of machines running. There's something up there.
You forgot some of your machinery in the air?
He raises his eyebrow as he looks upon you. Oh, you noticed it. Sorry to say, but I'm gonna stop you.
Stop us from what?
Take a guess. Anyway, I'm just going to officially challenge you. Attacking from behind, there's no honor in that.
I reject your challenge.
I accept it. And the Homerun tosses the gem right at his face, making it bounce into his eye socket, and then back to his hand.
Alex staggers back and lets out a small grunt of that hurts. Okay, I didn't see that coming. Seems like I had to prioritize you then. He pulls out his hand, and inside it, you see an object materialize. You only have a few seconds to register that is a flashbang before it goes off.
Mac, seeing the flashbang in Alex's hand, swiftly advances and delivers a combination between a backflip and a kick to his hand, sending the flashback sprawling into the air. But as he is in the air flipping around, he doesn't have the time to dive for cover from the blast of a flashbang.
The makeshift grenade explodes with a bright light and ear-piercing screech, causing both Homerun and Mac to clutch at their ears.
Homerun quickly diverges his gaze, not being affected by the blinding light. But when he removes his hands from his ears, he notices that he has lost his senses. He doesn't hear the surrounding as well anymore. Just a small, ongoing beep.
Mac, with gritted teeth and eyes that feel like they're boiling inside of his skull, instead of landing gracefully as he normally does from his jumping maneuvers, face plant directly onto the foliage below. Oh, damn it.
Homerun, as you remove the hands from your eyes and look upon Alex, you see that in the moment, he seemed to have summoned a pair of giant earmuffs of some kind and a comically large sunglasses upon his face. Both of them disappearing from existence as Alex look upon you, not worse for wear in any kind of way. Okay, distraction complete! Send the orbital bombardment!
What?
Home run, you might not have heard a single thing that Alex said, but something catches your eye, and as you look upon the sky, you see something appear out of nowhere. Several small rockets are flying high speed towards you and Mac. And as you look down again towards Alex, he's brimming with a bright smile.
Seeing the missile barrage coming at him, Homerun quickly thinks, Alex is in the danger zone as well. He looks over to him and see him materialize a giant shield to cover himself. Clever move. He starts running towards it, but notices Mac is not picking up his own speed. He's still laying on the ground. In a desperate attempt to save him, Homerun hunkers down and with all of his force pulls Mac up on him and takes a few strong strides towards Alex's shields and jumps under it just as the missile starts raining down.
Before the shield even has time to fully materialize, Homerun and Mac is already by Alex's side, protected from the barrage. Alex giving them quite a surprised look as the world all around you turns into a hellscape of war and grenades. Oh shit! And soon thereafter, he simply throws the shield away from him and quickly takes a few steps back.
As Alex bursts out his statement and throws away the shield, his gaze is averted to what he assumed was a neutralized Mac, who in his stupor and haze hears a very faint "oh shit." His hand darts out like a serpent, grabbing onto what he assumes is the source of the sound. He delivers a mighty heave and pulls whatever he has grabbed to the ground down with him.
Both of you hit the ground, but you suddenly hear something strange. The sound of a fuse. And suddenly a cannon has materialized upon Alex's body, pointed towards Mac. Alex shocks a bit. I know that you can handle one of these at least.
What?
And the cannon shoots its load right towards Mac.
Mac, with blinded eyes and a head swimming with a constant ringing, has a face filled with determination. He is going to get through this. He is going to protect his friend. He is going to nail the assignment. These are the thoughts that passes through Mac's mind, at the same time as a 15-kilo cannonball also passes into his mind. Instead of being any kind of shower of bits, he just disappears in a puff of pixels, and a small voice that goes, "Oh man."
As Mac disappears, you see a text appear right before you, saying, "Disqualified." And the cannon disappears from Alex's grasp as he rises up. Okay then, looks like it's 2-on-1. As he says that, you see something appears. As Val flies above you, far, far up. Several of her hands, all pointed towards you, Homerun.
Shit.
Let's finish this, Alex says as he takes a few steps forward. But as you do, Homerun, you suddenly hear something inside of your head. A voice stretching right into you. Homerun, don't worry, focus on Alex. As soon as an event is about to happen, go at him. He will not be able to properly recognize that you are a threat to him then.
Homerun looks away from the sky and into the eyes of Alex and just says to himself, "Okay."
And as you do, you suddenly feel something inside your entire body. Like an electric shock. It's a strange experience you never felt before. And you see all the electronics all around Val suddenly shut off as she falls to the ground and crashes. Once again, you see the words "disqualified" appear as she disappears as she hits the ground. Alex turns around in panic. "Val! Oh my god, what happened?" Completely distracted and unable to put any thought towards you.
Homerun rises to the occasion, seeing the opportunity created, knowing that he has to defeat Alex. He grasps his baseball bat and puts on his game face. He's ready to strike. Winding up for a big swing, Homerun takes a quick few steps and swings with all of his might right towards Alex's stupid face.
The strikes rings true, and Alex is thrown off by your hit, stumbling back to the giant pit that he created before the fight started. As he is about to fall, he looks you in the eye, Homerun, smiles and says, "Well, I think you might be winning this assignment." Here, have a farewell presents. And as he falls down, you see where he just stood materializes a small bomb of some kind, ready to go off.
Homeron sees the attack at hand. Alex, preparing to commit to the ultimate sacrifice. In a video game, of course. He jumps back as far as he can towards the previously materialized shield and throws himself away from the danger.
The blast resonates through the entire forest, but you're kept safe behind the great shield. Bits of it flying off, but no remarkable damage is felt upon it. And as the wind settles after the big explosion, you look and see that Alex is nowhere to be seen, and the red letters appears once again. Disqualified, signaling your victory.
Homeron takes a moment to breathe. He tries to anchor himself to the world again, to take away that ringing sound in his ears. And he takes a moment and extends his senses, trying to figure out where exactly that voice of help came from.
You hear the voice in your head once again. I see you managed to survive, Home Run.
Yep. Yeah, I did.
And both Alex and Val has been eliminated. That's good. You should see if you can find Vrox. He might be able to help you finish your mission.
How can I finish my mission without Mac? He was my teammate.
You're not alone, Home Run. You might have more teammates than you first thought.
I guess. But where is he? Where's Rox?
I'll guide you. Just follow the feeling of familiarity that appears in your head, okay?
Alright.
And just as the voice said, you're starting to feel your mind being drawn in a direction. Not compelling, but rather just an awareness. If you follow that, you should be able to find him, and then you should be able to finish the mission at hand.
Homeron stands up and dusts himself off a bit. Looks upon the crystal in his hand. So much trouble for such a small, precious gem. Oh well, guess it's time to get back to work. And he starts walking towards his resonating point.
So, where do you think Mac and Homerun is? Do you think they're okay?
Do you think we need to fight them too?
Oh god, I hope not. I don't want to punch them.
Yeah, that would suck. And you did tell them to punch you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but I can handle it. I'm very sturdy.
I can't handle someone punching you.
Huh? Same way around. I don't want anyone punching you. I would be super mad.
If someone punches you, I am not responsible for my actions.
Same way around.
Okay, so, we have one gem to go.
As you travel through the forest, trying to make headway to whatever place you think you might find the next gem, you hear something in the distance. It sounds like whirring and other mechanical sounds, like someone is trying to construct something in the distance. And as you move closer to the sound, you see the hulking form of Vrox standing over some kind of machine with a little flying orb producing material that he uses to construct this strange apparatus. And not far from him, sitting on one of the bigger stones in the area, Phoenix is sitting in some kind of meditative pose, focusing. And as you close by, you see the ears of Vrox twitch a bit as he rises up and moves a bit towards you. May, Laura. And he looks towards the stone. I see you have the first one already. Well, get on with it. Get the others you need and come back to me then. And he goes back to the machine and starts fiddling around.
Laura just looks at May a bit confused.
Is this a trick?
I don't know, like, is this maybe the place where we go home?
Right, it said escape.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's making an escape thingy.
Yeah, I wonder what Phoenix is doing.
And Melora kind of just looks over at him.
Phoenix is preoccupied at the moment.
I noticed. I was just wondering what he was doing.
He's doing his assignment. Anyway, do any of you have anything technological upon you? Something driven by electricity?
No?
No.
That's good to hear. And he takes out a small apparatus with a button on it and press it. And May, you suddenly feel a huge amount of electromagnetic radiation emanate from it, spreading itself all over the place.
Is this a trick?
No, I was just doing my mission. I believe I should be able to handle them now. And he goes back to the machine.
Are you Feeding me?
No. And he just continues with the machine.
I don't trust this. Let's go, Melora.
Let's go.
And as you're about to leave, you see Phoenix break out from their meditative concentration. Ah, thank God that worked. And they look over to the both of you. Ah, hey Melora. Yeah, they came and disturbed us. Disturbs? Rox, you can do better than that. I see no reason to. God damn it, Rox. And Phoenix jumps down from the rock and goes towards the two of you with a relaxed pace. Hey, you two. I see you managed to find the first one.
Are you guys a trap?
No. Quit your jabbering and get the rest of the stones already. I need to finish this. He is building a portal away from here.
So you're like doing some philosophy on the meaning of the life and stuff?
No, I'm doing my mission.
Okay, well, talk to you later. Thanks for the snack.
Hey Melora, a word before you leave.
Yeah?
Whenever you found more of the stones, just follow my psychic aura so you can find your way back here. The trees, they move around like they have a mind of their own, tricking everyone into going lost.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
And before you go, I don't know what you know about some of the other students, but you don't have to worry about Alex and Val. I think the one you should be most worried about is Alessandro right now.
Really? But he's such a sweet guy.
Yes, you can say that. He's quite docile in nature, which betrays what he's actually capable of. If he weren't so afraid of collateral damage, he might even give both Elspeth and Eanasir a run for their money.
Wow, really? Like even Elspeth?
Maybe not her. She is quite immune to his tricks. About that, if you see Alessandro, ensure that he can't use his lighter. He has a hidden weapon sealed inside of here. He's not prone to using it, because it's the spirit of a calamity. Something that can engulf entire nation if it's left unchecked. Yeah.
Why does he have that?
He's a spirit master. He managed to calm it and find it a nice little prison, releasing it whenever it's needed.
Well, sweet Neptune, that does not sound great.
As Rox elegantly put it, it is a living calamity and something that always causes great collateral damage. And make sure that he can't release it, and you should probably be able to handle him.
I mean, we'll try, but I'm not worried, cause I have one of the greatest partners I could ask for.
Aw, no you!
No, you!
No you!
No, you! But, thanks a lot for the help, guys, but we really need to go.
One last thing.
Uh-huh.
Mac and Homerun has one of the gems, and they're coming here. And if you don't mind, Melora, I need to access your mind for just a second. It's just so I can give you a short direction to the last gem.
Melora kind of backs up a bit.
It's, no offense, Phoenix. Maybe it's because I've been up here for a long time, but I don't really like when people go inside my head.
You should get a move on.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let's go, May.
Yeah, bye, see you!
Phoenix, make sure that Homer gets here, okay? Yeah. And you leave the boys to their business as you travel further into the forest.